Hello everyone and welcome back to Harmony Only in Star Rail. So we are on the parlor cart today, as you can see by this lovely guest we have behind us. We're actually not here for her. We are here for other reasons. So today we have a little mission to complete. In around 11 days, wow, exactly 11 days, Sunday will be released. He will officially be out and have his own banner, and obviously he's a new Harmony character, so we're gonna be pulling for him. We have a lot saved up. Actually, I have 19 there and then 52 here, F2P BTW, and we're also, spoiler alert, at a guaranteed. So I think we're basically guaranteed to get him with everything that I have earned. So what we're doing today is we are going to be pre-farming to get him up to level 60. Now, I say level 60 because we are currently capped at that with our equilibrium level, so we can't go higher than level 60. And I don't actually know exactly how much you need for level 60, so we're just going to get as much of everything as we can, and then when we eventually progress higher, then Trailblaze level 3, I'm just gonna say Trailblaze level. I know we're Trailblaze level 50 and I mean Equilibrium level. If I say Trailblaze level 3, I mean Equilibrium level 3. There are some things that we need to get for Sunday, so obviously we're gonna need him, but we can't do that right now. We're gonna need a light cone. I think if we get him like super duper early, I will pull on his light cone banner, but we're only at around 2 pity. Actually, let me check exactly how much it is. I believe it's only 2. 1, 2, yep. I don't know if we'll get a super early, but if we somehow do get lucky enough for that, I will pull for his light cone, but I will have a backup just in case. And hey, a backup will be good for any future Harmony characters because God knows we need the light cones. Other than that, there are relics, ornaments, all the level up materials, and traces as well. They're all very important for his kit. We're only going to go for 1 Sunday and 1 light cone if we get lucky. If we somehow get the Sunday and the light cone really early, I guess we'll just go for another one, but I don't think that's gonna happen. It would be great if it did, but I just don't believe it will. So, you may be wondering, why are we in the parlor car? I did start here, with my good old friend. We're not there for this. We are here to do this quest. Now, we need to complete this. There's a part of it in the maps which unlocks the relic set that is recommended for Sunday, but I don't have it unlocked just yet. So we're gonna quickly go through this story and then we're gonna get to the relic sets. Anyways, I will see you again when we have found the relic set location. Oh my god, jump scare. Okay, so I kind of lied. We won't actually be going straight into the relics. You may notice there's someone on the team who isn't Harmony. We've entered a part where we have to use him, so I'm just jumping in here to say that we will be using him for this part, but obviously only for this. Now back to it. Okay, another part. This is probably gonna happen another time, knowing my luck, but we have to use all these 3 characters to get through the story, so bear with. And after a long amount of time, we finally made it here. Story over. Now it's time to get to the relics that we need. So obviously we need to do this 3rd difficulty because we want to get the 5 stars. So let's have a look at what these relics actually do for us. 2-piece set is increased speed by 6%. 4-piece, when using a skill or ultimate on one ally target, increases the ability target's crit damage by 18%, lasting for 2 turns. This effect can stack up to 2 times. And that's also good for Sparkle, which I guess that makes sense because she applies crit damage and then this would be double that. But we're going for Sunday, and this is also his clothes. He's gonna need those. I know he has new clothes, but memories. Okay, and with the stats, what we want: speed, break effect, attack, HP, defense, and probably some energy recharge. A bit like Ruanmei last time. I feel like that's kind of the general idea for a lot of our characters actually. And we'll see when we actually get him. We are going to farm for these. Now, what is this one? Increases crit rate by 8%. Okay, now you're talking. Increases damage dealt by skill or ultimate by 20%. Oh my god. Wait, why is this kind of OP? What? Is that just good for her? Am I crazy, or is this good for like a lot of people? Not just Harmony's, like, what? Am I crazy, or is that not good for like a lot of people? Maybe it's not. Maybe I am crazy. But we are going to farm through this because we want these relics. So let's get to it. And let's get into a little montage. What? What? Can I go? Can I have a turn? Can I please attack? What? What kind of a turn-based game is this? So that's not good. That's not good at all, actually. What do you mean, game? What do you mean? I just did all of that. Oh god. Okay. Let's put that on hold for a little while. We can use substitutes if needed. You know, we can use different kinds of relics and replace them once we're hopefully stronger than that. What the hell? I had a level 80 character. I thought they would be able to last it. Not blaming that person, by the way, I'm blaming the game. I thought I'd be able to at least like have one character survive. That's not happening then. Okay, so that was weird. We're just gonna move on from that, and instead we are going to go hopefully win one of these fights, not just one, a couple. I don't remember how many you need to get to level 60. Actually, I'm gonna quickly check. So let's take Branya here. Okay, so you don't need any there, don't need any there. 3, 10, okay. Let's swap out Branya for Tingyun. Let's get that Hanya in and Aster, and let's hope that we can actually do this because, oh my god, so embarrassed. Wait, don't see me yet. Hold on. Pause. There we go. Now, let's get into a montage, and please don't let me end my character's existence in one round. Okay, let's go. We did it! Okay, 369, so I've got to do this 4 more times, so let's do a quick spin, see how it says 3 there. Give me a magic few seconds, and boom! I did it. 12. Yay! Well, it was going to be 12 because it couldn't be 10 because you get 3 every time. Big brain. So we have all of those farmed up for level 60. We're good with that. I'm just making like guesses, by the way. If this doesn't end up being his actual boss drop, I'll be a little bit sad, won't lie, because there's only one other person who uses that right now. The next thing that we have to get is, let me find where they are. Not these, but we do have to get these because, once again, Harmony. We spend our life in these 2 domains until there's another one. Where is this thing? Why have I lost it? Why am I so bad at this game? Oh wait, can you not farm them? These. Oh, I have a lot of those. Oh, it was in this little corner. How was I meant to see this? Okay, my eyes were looking here at the big pictures, not the teeny tiny ones in the corner. But to be fair, we have 446 of these. I think that might be enough. Hold on, let's see. We can craft 148 of these, and that's all that we need. I think we've got them. And how many do I have? I only have 10 of these. Why don't we just make about 80 to start with? Just so we have that saved up, and there we go. I didn't mean to be very prepared for this. I mean, I wasn't, but I was. We're a bit in the middle right now. So we have those all done. That was very quick. Next thing, we will go back to the other harmony section. These ones. If it's not this, I don't know what to believe anymore, but I'm pretty sure it should be. We'll go one level down just to make it a little bit easier. Now, we do have 285, but I'm thinking we're gonna have to build Robin at some point and Sparkle. We're obviously gonna want to have them be up there. We're obviously gonna need a lot of these. I think it'll probably be a very good thing to just farm these for now. And I don't know what we're gonna do about the relics. We'll just have to figure it all out. After a few rounds, we had a lot of the music notes, and I was able to craft a few more so that we could level up the traces. Hopefully it was enough. Also, by the time I'm recording this voice now, Sunday is already out. I've been very busy. I hope you have got Sunday by now if you want him. Me? I don't know. I haven't pulled yet. It's a mystery. Anyways, back to it. So after this, I was judging which of the light cones I would want to put on him because we have a very limited amount of harmony light cones. That's a running theme of this whole thing. Maybe we'll go for his limited if we get really lucky and get him early. If not, I have to have a backup. So, other than his main light cone, the next sort of best in slot that we own is a 3-star, and I can't do that because of the substats. We need our characters to be buffed with their HP, their defense, their attack, so that they can live through battles. So 3-star harmony light cones are completely out of the window. We'll just have to go with another one that maybe works on him, maybe doesn't. It'll just depend. So, my plan for Sunday was to give him the past and future light cone, which currently Hanya has. And then I'm going to give Hanya the For Tomorrow's Journey light cone, as she's one of the DPS characters that we currently have, and I feel like that fits her more. And also, Past and Future is recommended for Sunday. It's the only one that I have that is recommended for him, so I feel like it's fitting. And with the light cone currently on Hanya, if we do end up farming these materials for Sunday, we can also add them onto this light cone if we get to that. Back to the light cone for Sunday. Now, I like to do a little thing when I'm farming for characters and I don't have that character. I like to take another character and put the things on them so I know where everything is. So we're going to be using our Dr. Ratio to hold on to Sunday's relics and everything else, make him a bit useful on the account. We now need to do a quick little farm of these music boxes, which is probably a good thing because a lot of our Harmony characters need those. So let's go and actually get some of those farmed up for this light cone. I leveled up the light cone and got it to level 60, so we have that now maxed out for our Sunday. I also used the remaining materials to level 60 a few more of our light cones on a few other characters, so everyone else can get a little bit stronger. Those being for Hanya, Asta, and Branya. So the light cone is all leveled up, the music boxes are all farmed as well, not just for Sunday, for like everyone. We're gonna go to Sunday's boss fight because I have a feeling that he will use his own boss materials, and if he doesn't, well, we'll have them saved up for someone else. And hopefully we can manage a few fights with him. We only need 2 because of the ascensions currently. You can only level up 2 out of 3 of them. But if we can, we'll go for another round. We'll just go for the maximum rounds that we need just for the other characters as well to make the most of the week, if we can. I mean, I don't know if we'll be able to get past round 1. So we'll try and go for 3 rounds with Sunday. Sorry. I just like a morally grey character and a mullet. Anyways, let's just move on. Let's just go and fight him. I kind of forgot we were gonna get 2 drops from 1 battle, so we only really need to do 1 round, but I'm just gonna do the other 2 as well, like I said before, just to make the most of it all. And we'll just do that in 3, 2, 1. And there we go, all of it done. We now have 6 boss drops. We only need 2 right now, but we can use the rest for other characters hopefully in the future. And yeah, all of his boss fights are done for now. So now that we have that done, let's just do a little recap of everything we have done so far, because it's been quite a while. So let's just go over that. So far we have farmed the music notes for traces, fragments of impression, also for traces, everything that we needed for his 4-star best in slot light cone. I hope it's his best in slot. It's the best in slot that we currently own. Cordal Mirage, aka his level up material things. And then finally we farmed Lost Echo of Shared Wishes, aka his boss drops for traces once again. And that is everything that we have currently farmed, which does only leave 2 things: the relics and the planner ornaments. The 2 scariest things, because his ideal ornaments, I have not unlocked that. You have to go through harder levels of simulated universe, and I am not ready for that. So we're gonna have to go with the budget build and just figure something out. He can run off the same ornaments as Ruan May, the sprightly Von Whack. If we don't get to his other ornaments, which I really don't think we will, we'll just use those, so at least we have options. Let's have a look through some of those ornaments to see if we have anything good for him, and if not, we'll probably have to do a little bit of farming. Now, these are going to be stuck at... Let's have a little look at the relics and ornaments. We have a lovely blank canvas here, thank you to Dr. Ratio, and now we can see what we're working with. I think either HP or defense would probably be pretty good for Sunday, because how we're planning on building our characters now, unless their DPS is heavily tanky, because I think I'm going to go with the defense main stat for Sunday, because I do believe the way he's played is mostly buffing characters. Honestly, on a Harmony team, he's not gonna be that good because he buffs summons and we don't have summons. Also, I'd like to add, this is not a Sunday building video. If you want to follow this, if you have like a Harmony only, maybe, if you're at a similar level to me. If not, don't take this as factual. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just going off a whim on most of this stuff. And he's already out now. Find people that know what they're talking about, because it's not me. Let's pick up the rope or the worm on the string and have a look at what we can do with those. We can build him with either energy recharge or defense percent. We don't actually have any energy recharge strings. That doesn't give us many options, and I think we'll just have to double defense him for now. If in the future I can find a good energy recharge that is on set, I will probably put it on him if I remember. If I don't quote me on this. Now onto the relic set. Now his recommended relics is his own clothes, which does make sense. You know, we don't want him to be naked. The relic set itself has speed and crit damage buffs, so it's pretty safe to say he's going to be built off of those two stats, so our defense is going to be a little bit silly. So before we farm, let's just go through the stats that we'll need for each piece. We will need crit damage on the chest, speed on the boots. The head has to have defense, speed, attack, any crits, basically anything as long as it's percent, except for the speed that doesn't come in percent, but you know. The same of the head applies to the hands and the ornaments with the substats. Okay, actually it's kind of with all of them. All of the substats have to be speed, crit, defense, attack, HP, just everything. So basically we just need all of the usual stuff. We're basically going to be happy with any stat that is on here as long as it is percent other than speed. We'll have to farm the 4-star relics and we'll get to 5 stars in the future. Maybe. Now, after Sunday is built, I don't know when the next Harmony character is, so I'd like to focus on the ones that we currently have and building them. So, I think we will probably build either Branya, Asta, or Hanya next, just because we use them the most. I think it will depend on how we put them onto other teams. So we already have a built Ruan Mei, and our Sunday should be pretty built as well by the time he's on the account. So it may end up being Branya who gets the next build. I feel like she could do with it. We'll get to everyone though eventually. I would also like to put Robin and Sunday on a team. I don't care if they don't work together. I don't care. For now, let's head back to prison. Yay! The literal prison. And also a metaphorical prison, because farming for relics feels like being locked away for centuries. If we can defeat this first one, I think I'll just go for a while and be back when we hopefully have a backpack full of relics. Hopefully we can get a couple of them, because if we have no relics, we have no Sunday. And without no Sunday, well, I'm one character down and I don't want to be that. I don't want to be that. I want to have all my characters. I will see you hopefully after the end when we have some relics to show. So we barely made it out alive, and all I have to show for that is a silly little pair of defense shoes. Look, I know I double defensed him, but I said double, not triple, not quadruple, not quintuplets, that's children, not anything more than 2. I don't need any more defense stats. I'm fine. I needed speed boots. They're made for walking and running. But we'll just have to go again, you know, this is the luck of the draw. This is why we're in prison. They know what they're doing. So after going for another round of this, I actually had an idea mid-battle, which I was thinking we could try. Now, because of my current level, when I use other characters that are about level 80, they're really good, like insane. But one of those characters that I noticed that does really well, especially with my current level, is Robin. Now, when you use her burst and then you attack a character, she'll also do physical damage on top of whatever else you do. And because these Robins are built, the damage is insane. My plan is simple. Take one of these high-level Robin characters and put her on the team and go for the 5-star relics. And I truly believe with a good enough plan, I will be able to get some of these 5-star relics. Maybe only one each round, but I do believe we will be able to get some. Why don't we keep going and just see if we can do it? I believe. So that was a lot. That was a lot for sure. I did manage a few rounds, and you know what I got? A few golden relics. It worked. My plan worked. I was worried, but it all went well in the end. Let's have a look at our other relics that are on set and our 5 stars and 4 stars. We'll have to be mixing it. So they weren't the best that we could have done, but we're underachievers here. Having one 5-star relic that is okay is all that I ask of. Never reach for your goals, kids. So, to recap what we need, for the body, we want crit damage. Sadly, we didn't get any crit damage main stats, but we did get healing, so that's good. And the shoes, we also didn't get speed, so this was kind of pointless. But we don't have to get everything in the first rounds. We can always come back to this in the future. Maybe when we're pulling for him, we'll go and have another hunt. Let's just skip over those for now. For the head, we had no gold, but we did have crit damage substats, so I think we're going to equip that one. The hands, we actually did get a pretty decent gold with some good stats, so I'm going to put that one on him as well. Sadly, no crit damage there, but basically everything else, so we'll definitely be using it. Now we have a 2-piece, so we already have part of the bonus, but we do need the extra 2 to make the better bonus. For the body, we had a few options of both 4 and 5-star. I decided to go with this one with HP main stats. For the boots, I had to weigh up a few options. Obviously, we didn't have any speed, so I had to think of what else would be good and maybe some substats with any speed on it. Or if we had any with some crit damage substats. These are not final, but I'm going to put these defense boots on him because they have some crit damage. I think because we're okay with getting basically any of the stats, this went pretty well for us. So let's have a quick look down at each of the relics and ornaments in some further detail. The head has some defense, some crit damage, and some attack percent, which is very good. I do wish this flat attack here was some speed, but you know, we live, we learn, we'll be fine. The hands could only get to level 12, so there's still another section for them to go up to. It had a lot of defense on it. Oh my god, this man is gonna be a literal tank. The body was interesting, but it wasn't the best of them all. It wasn't the worst. They're all quite interesting relics, really. The attack and speed were nice though. Our defense boots rolled some crit damage and some attack percent, so I made up for the rest of it. With the flat HP and flat defense, I wish it could have been percent or speed if it wanted to stay flat, but you know, we can't win them all. So now we're going on to the ornaments, and here we have the ball. Some crit damage, some HP percent, and also rolled a few break effects, which, you know, I love to see that. I don't know how important break effect is on Sunday, but it's always good to have it there. And finally, the rope was okay. Some flat attack. We hate to see it. But the speed and crit damage was very much appreciated, and I'd say overall, they're pretty decent. They're not the best, but they're not the worst either. I'll take it for now. In the future, we can always come back to this and upgrade him. And that is all that I can do for now. We have literally everything farmed that we could possibly need to get him to level 60. We have the light cone. we have the trace materials, we have ascension materials, we have relics, kind of, we have ornaments, kind of. And now all we need is the man himself, which will be next time. Ha 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 ha, even though I'm saying this right now as he is out. No, I must milk this for as much as I can. I'm joking, I recorded this like 2 weeks ago. So as of recording this, there is 10 days until Sunday is released, and as we know, that is very wrong. He's already out. We have 10 days left, and we currently have 19 warps saved up, and a total of 9,132 Stellar Jade, and we have a guaranteed. It's looking pretty good for us. My hope is that we can get him pretty early and then go for a light cone. Because if I can get his light cone, I can put it on him and then we can, switch around some light cones to make it good for everyone else. If not, there is that March light cone on the banner, which we do have a few of them, so the effects don't stack. But 4-star light cone is 4-star light cone. No complaints from me. But if we can't get him early, it's not the end of the day because there'll be other chances in the future. I would probably want to go for Ruan May's light cone if I couldn't get Sundays, just because that one is insane. But for now, we have some standard warps, so let's end this off on a bang, and hopefully maybe we could get, the dance light cone. That's like the one that the void. Oh. Well, that was nice. Oh. But we're not done just yet. No. I was checking my inventory and noticed the money that we had all for the Clocky statue. And we have reached a point where we can get a new Harmony light cone at level 30. Now, don't get your hopes up. I don't think we're gonna get to level 30. I don't remember the last time I went to the statue, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna head on over and we're gonna see what we can get from him. Let's pay everything into the Clocky statue and... Wow! Oh my god! I didn't expect it to go that far! Wait, we literally almost got the light cone. We are 3 away from it. What the what? What the what? How did we do that? Oh, let's just collect everything we have here, and there's some more resources for us. Just look at this profit. We got a different light cone, though. We didn't get the one that we want, but hey, it's pretty. Now we have 2 standard warps, and we can really end it this time. 2 more, maybe we'll get something. So, let's just go in and have a look. Okay, nothing on the first one, but that's fine, First the worst, second the best. What about in this one? I know there's a Bronya in here. Oh. Or not. But hey, it was a Harmony.